Okay, there's this story I normally tell of a request to pray for a certain big man. And the big man has a parking lot that is air-conditioned, right? And all the cars. How many of you in this place have seen Rolls Royce? That is, with your physical eyes. Not in pictures. Because more than half of this congregation have not seen Rolls Royce. How many of you have seen? More than half of this congregation. More than half of this congregation have not seen Bentley. More than half of this congregation have not seen a real Bugatti. Now, this guy has all these cars in his parking lot. Strange cars that you only see in pictures. And the parking lot is fully air-conditioned. And if you are coming to, maybe as a minister of the gospel that is invited to minister there, the warden that will bring you into the house will take you through the parking lot first. That is the... You now see Rolls Royce Phantom, you see a Bentley, Lamborghini, Bugatti, you see, like 12 of them. They will take you to that place first. And then, there is also a likely thing that will happen. As you are passing through the parking lot, the warden that is saddled with the responsibility of bringing you in will normally counsel you that if you say this kind of thing, you are made this type. Just when you go there, the person they want you to pray for, just say you will be healed. When you finish your prayer, conclude by saying you will be healed. That's all. And that's a faith thing to say. The healing of God is upon you. So when you walk into the living room, that's when you will find out that most of the tiles in your house are fake. You will see the real. Then they'll take you upstairs. And you'll sit in a lounge. Sit in a lounge for like 10 minutes. And then people will start coming out. And all of that. But at the end of the day, the person that was sick was the man's wife. Upon entry, the Holy Spirit began to minister. And there was blood dripping from the woman's back, flowing through a channel and emptying into a cup that the man that invited me was holding. The interpretation of that vision is not far-fetched. It means this woman has been given as a sacrifice to maybe fund something that the man is doing. But he needs a stray pastor's testimony. He needs a stray pastor's agreement. Are you still with me? Is there anything wrong with you coming and saying you are healed? Healing has been effected already. The kind of things that we normally do when we preach the gospel. But that is not the case. It's not the case of you are healed. The true situation is that there was blood on the hand of the man that was inviting pastor. So in the midst of all the possibilities of gain that was available, first of all, one thing is sure. When you tell the man that your hand is stained with blood, which was what eventually happened, you will know, the first thing you need to know is that nobody will transport you back. You know, they arranged for your transportation when you were coming. But when you rebuke the man for his wickedness and that God is against him, first thing you must be sure of is you are responsible for your transport. That is if other things don't happen to you. Meanwhile, the counselor will still usher you out. And then he will not ask you, why could you not just stick to the plan? The reason is because you are under restraint. Because you have heard the voice of God. People that have heard the voice of God, they behave differently. In situations, in circumstances. That voice is what has regulated them and has brought government over them, that has made them the way they are.